I'm having a really good time.
Great. Hang on. I'm going to charge her up. Don't want you taking a tumble off the back. Here we go.
That is it. Next time someone else can go, I've been groped enough for one night.
Those guys are foul. So much complain.
What's the point? Creeps like that never learn.
You reckon? No one treats a friend of mine like that and gets away with it.
Lionel, sit down.
I won't be long.
Dave just graduated today.
Graduated. We're from kindy.
No, mate. From prison. Got out today after doing a couple of years. For manslaughter.
Why does everyone steal my chocolates?
Because you can't move fast enough to defend them.
You're evil, you know that?
Yep. You're missing your roommate.
Yeah, it's better than staring at four walls.
He and his mum drove off as happy as Larry. You wouldn't recognise them as the same kid who came in here.
I love a happy ending.
What a boring old cynic you are, Dr. Warner.
Who, me? Just don't wheel anyone else in here, OK? I could take a turn for the worse.
I'll set Hilda the physio on you if you do.
Hey, how's Alex, by the way?
Very little change.
Oh, hell, Michael must be going up the wall.
I suspect he is.
Is it all right if I come in?
He's all yours. Spot you, cheeky.
Hey, Sam. What's up?
Oh, careful, careful. Easy does it.
Why'd you pull me off him? I was just going to get to the swing of things.
The only one doing the swinging was the mountain man from hell.
I had a bit of my sights, didn't I?
Yeah, you sure did. You were on the floor covered in blood.
Dissatisfied customer, Lionel.
No, a quiet drink at Kennedy's.
I didn't know they served knuckle sandwiches.
You should see the other guy.
Oh, for heaven's sake, you weren't any better. You acted like a complete dork. You want to be a hero, Lionel? You think I'm impressed? Well, forget it.
It's not a good move, buddy.
Kirsty's a babe. I wanted to know I'm there for her.
Yeah, I think she got the picture.
Picking fights ain't gonna win hearts in this day and age, Lionel.
Well, I've got it on good authority. Babes like bad boys.
Says who?
Stay mean and keep them keen. That's the way to do it.
Why does this line of reasoning have a strangely familiar ring?
Because I suspect it comes from your brother. Excuse me? He has talked with Chris. That's what Mr. Muscleman's all about. It's not funny.
What kind of idiot would take advice from Chris?
You're looking at the idiot who suggested it.
Man, I miss Toledo. Miss her like hell. And Steve. I don't know, I just wanted to get on with things.
You have?
Yeah, right. I was till yesterday. There was this drunk driver. I lost it, man. Had him up against the ambulance. I wanted to kill him.
Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. You lost two people you love in a similar situation.
I didn't realize how angry I was with everything. It's like I just keep covering everything up. Rebecca, my new ambulance partner, she comes around tonight. She was with me on the call out. She comes around tonight with this pot plant. She asked me how I am. I say I'm fine. All I want to say is, man, I'm terrible. My wife. I got this huge gap in my life, man. It's crazy.
It's not crazy, Sam. It's going to take you ages.
Yeah, I know. I just kind of figured, you know, that if I got right back into my job and got on with it, I'd be able to kind of control everything. How about you?
Well, I feel like I've surfaced, I suppose. You know, it's not like I'm ever going to forget what happened or my part in it. Well, I want to get out of here. I want to get back to work, find out what normal is like.
I know what you mean.
You sure this is where Charlotte lives?
I weaseled the address out of the school secretary. It's got to be it. A daggy old dump above a corner dairy. No wonder she never invited you home.
Must be something her dad owns. She reckons he's got heaps of businesses.
Oh,
Oh, gosh, maybe she was lying.
She told me she lived in a big house, and I believe her.
You'd believe the tooth fairy.
Oh, man.
What?
There's piles of stuff in there. Hey, that's Mum's rebounder.
Where?
Right there.
How do you know?
Well, I recognise it. It's the one I gave to Charlotte for the auction. There was a receipt. She sold it.
Well, Charlotte made up all the receipts herself and kept the things she wanted.
Man, have I been sucked in or what?
Alex McKenna. Still no change.
Do we know what went wrong there yet?
No.
I hear McKenna did the pre-op assessment. It's a bit unusual, isn't it?
It's not unheard of.
He must be beside himself.
Yeah, so beside himself he's blaming me for his wife's condition.
You're going to have to grin and bear it a little while longer, love.
Well, I'm amazed the operation went ahead at all, given the state of play of those two.
Huh?
Oh, they're at each other's throats half the time. No, make that most of the time.
Is that right?
I would have thought you would have known.
We don't do work pillow talk, if that's what you mean, Guy.
So what's the story?
Oh, like I said, they fight a lot. One minute she's accusing him of having an affair, and the next minute he gives her a facelift for her birthday. It's all very 90s.
Want a cup of black death, girl? Hey, whoa, slow down. Good Leonard impersonation.
I'm tired, I'm late, and nothing is going right. Do I need caffeine? I've been lying awake staring at the ceiling all night. I hate it when the house is empty.
Oh, you and me both. Hey, look, why don't you come and stay with us for a few days? We've got a spare, well, nice, comfy couch.
No, thanks, old love. I'll be fine when John and Stu get back. I feel kind of odd, you know?
Yeah, well, last night was kind of odd.
Man, I could have killed Lionel.
Look, he was only trying to do the right thing. And, it could have been partly my fault.
How come?
Oh, he was blabbering on about you in the coffee bar.
Carmen, you haven't put your big foot in it again, have you? I mean, what have I done to deserve all this?
Look, I told him to consult an expert.
Which particular expert?
Chris Warner.
Oh.
Well, I didn't think he'd go and do it. I mean, go and talk to him.
But he did.
Yeah, he did.
Well, thanks, Carmen. Thanks a lot.
I like the way the eyes are blackening up together, nice and neat.
Not bad, are they?
What, he hit you fair square in the middle, did he?
Yeah, right into the edge of the cupboard door.
The cupboards do that.
Especially the big mean ones just released from prison. Right, Lionel? Hey, he's gonna run. These led for trials. I know he's got a lot on his plate at the moment, but has McKenna got any action on them yet?
Not that I know of.
Well, another kid has turned up.
What?
Yeah. You know, I contacted the epilepsy support groups. Well, they've come up in Christchurch with a 14-year-old girl who was also involved in the trials. She had her first seizure about 6 months ago. We have to get moving on this one.
I can't believe it. After everything I've done for her.
I knew she was a phony all along.
You're not going to say I told you so, are you?
Would I do that to you?
I'll dob her in, that's what I'll do. I'll go straight to the school and tell old Wilkin.
Tell her what? Charlotte's hiding your mum's rebounder in her basement?
Well, she is.
Use your head. She'll say she's storing it. Didn't sell, whatever.
What about all the money she's kept?
Easy. Check got lost in the mail. She'll have an answer for everything. And you did the accounts. If she goes under, guess who goes with her?
Never thought of that.
What a surprise.
You gotta help me, Rach.
I know, I will. If we're going to get back at her, we've got to beat her at our own game.
Hey, how goes it, Arnold?
It's hell. My brain wants to work out, but my legs aren't listening.
No, just whisper sweet nothings to it. Here. Inspiration.
These are used.
It's called recycling. I stole them from Alex. She's not really in the mood to read.
Oh, that's extremely tasteless.
Where's Misery go to you?
He left me and went home to Mother.
No, story of your life. How was he?
Pretty good after I finished with him. I convinced him that training for a new job is a far, far better thing than ending it all on the motorway.
I'm very impressed. But you weren't so successful with Lionel.
Oh, what's he done now? Fallen off his blender?
Worse. He took your advice and almost ended up in here.
What happened?
Well, he was so busy trying to impress Kirsty, he ran into someone's fist. He's got a big, huge nose like a melon, the look of a slightly demented panda.
No, that's terrible.
So from now on, keep your pearls of wisdom to yourself, all right?
Don't worry, my brief foray into the world of social work is over. I have important things to do.
Jen isn't too happy with these, Kirsty.
Well, what is the matter now? I've been typing flat out.
Well, perhaps that's the problem. Too many typos. You have to do them again.
They're only reports.
Look, if a job's worth doing.
Yeah, I know that, Marge. Look, I'm sorry. It's just been one of those mornings.
Burning the candle at both ends.
I wish.
You've got dark circles under your eyes, my girl.
I know, they're awful. I haven't been sleeping very well. In fact, think they're sleeping at all.
Well, perhaps you should pop through and see a doctor. You don't want to get sick.
I'm not sick. I'm just tired.
Marge, Alex McKenna's PATS reports, have they come in yet?
Not that I'm aware of.
Let me know the minute they do.
Certainly, Doctor.
Michael, before you go up, I know it's a bad time, but have you managed to make contact with Ledford yet?
No, not yet, but I'll get onto it.
Apparently a third child's turned up.
Yes, I said I'll attend to it.
I know you got a lot on your mind. How about I take over the investigation?
All right, fine, but just keep Guy in line.
Sure.
Come on, go in.
Maybe I should wait till later.
Get in there and nail her. She's got all her prefect friends around.
That's great.
Nick.
I'm late.
Yeah, very observant. Well, for your benefit, we're going over the events of last week. Brandon bag checks went very well. We've confiscated a stolen Walkman, some alcohol,
Good scoring, guys.
a bag of illegal substances, and 7.5 packets of tailor-mades.
Fantastic.
Charity auction and fundraiser went very well, way beyond my expectations.
Done pretty well out of that, eh, Charlotte?
Is there some point to these interruptions, Nick, or are you just whittering on?
No, I really agree with you. I mean, everyone's done great. The fundraiser and the fair and everything, we must have made heaps. I think we should acknowledge everyone's hard work, and yours, especially yours.
Well, I'm just happy to be part of such a strong team.
No, but you were the brains behind the whole operation, eh, guys?
Oh, I wouldn't put it quite like that.
I would. And so did Mrs. Wilkin. And since you've done such a fantastic job, I've organised for the president of KISS to come to school with a press photographer. You can give them the check at assembly.
Nick, I don't know what to say.
My pleasure. Believe me.
Ouch. You can say that again. She won't talk to me now.
Lionel, I've been thinking there may have been one little point I omitted to pass on.
Which is?
Know your limitations.
Hey?
Give up, mate.
I can't. I've just bought a bike and everything.
If Kirsty hasn't fallen for you by now, she's not going to in a million years.
You reckon?
I know. Some of us have a way with women, and some of us... well, some of us don't.
We can still be good friends, though. There's no harm in that, eh?
If you're carrying a torch for Kirsty now, you'll always be looking for that little word, that little gesture. It'll break your heart. Forget her. Now, I suggest that you get on with your solitary, celibate life the best way you can. Cheerfully.
Thanks, Chris.
They wouldn't do that.
Me too. Ah, they're allowed, I guess. So what's cooking with you?
Not much. Work, work, and more work.
Have you heard from Gina and Leonard?
Yeah, just a postcard. They're really loving it.
You're missing them.
Like mad, especially Gina. You know how she used to somehow be able to put things into perspective? Not that she even knew she was doing it.
She had a big heart.
You folks okay?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they've been cool.
Big changes, eh, Sammy? Hate it. Do you think about it all the time?
The crash. Well, I try hard not to, but, it comes in waves, I guess.
Like yesterday?
Yeah. If Rebecca hadn't stepped in, that guy would have been history.
Gotta let it out somehow, eh?
Yeah, but not in the punters. I had a good talk to Chris last night. He's coming on well.
Sometimes I think that things won't ever be the same again.
Yeah, I guess they won't.
Must be hard with the Toy Town fairies under your roof.
No, Guy and Carmen. Ah, they're okay.
They're pretty quiet, though.
Oh, so they thought. I've known about it all along.
When did they get together?
At the wake.
It's pretty tacky, isn't it?
Nah, I reckon Steve and TP will be chuffed. Probably up there right now, smiling down on us.
Thanks.
See you
I'll
tomorrow.
later. Oh, Nick,
I was just going.
I wanted to thank you very much for your sweet gesture.
No problem.
But the glare of publicity really isn't my thing. I prefer to take a backseat in ventures of this nature.
Drop the act, Charlotte. I know exactly what you've been up to.
Maybe we should talk about this somewhere else.
You mean you don't want people to hear how you've been ripping us all off?
Nick.
You had no intention to give any money to KISS. That's why you got me to do the accounts.
That's going a bit far.
And what about the stuff piled up at your place?
You had no right to go snooping.
I wanted to talk to you, that's all.
But you can talk to me. You know that. Anytime. I'll always be there for you. Why don't I come round later and we can talk about it, if you like?
No, thanks. See you at the photo session.
This might tickle a little bit.
Tickle? It hurts.
Pleased to hear it. There's life in the old boy yet.
A bit less of the old things. Hey, I've been practicing. I can lift my leg off the bed.
Whoa, is that daylight I can see on the other side? Just don't overdo it, okay?
There are gorgeous women out there going to waste.
It must be hell for them. Just let nature take its course.
Sorry to interrupt.
It's all right.
The PATH report you're waiting on.
Alexis. I need to speak to Johnny urgently.
Go on. Invite me around to your house. Come on. Invite me around to your house.
Guys, people are watching.
They're just jealous. I got this amazing bottle of massage oil.
Look, will you get out of here?
Bye.
Something to share with us, Nurse Roberts?
Don't, I'm embarrassed.
Well, there's no need to be. Very good family. He's made a few mistakes, but underneath he's a really lovely person.
Yeah, well, I think it's really thoughtless considering.
Oh, that's not very nice, Kirsty.
What the hell with being nice? It was at the funeral, wasn't it, Carmen? That's what I heard.
You go ahead and enjoy yourself. You deserve a bit of fun.
Yeah, while everyone else is feeling really awful, really sensitive stuff, Carmen.
Kirsty, that is uncalled for.
Yeah, well, that's what I think. Excuse me.
Oh, what on earth is wrong with that girl?
Oxygen mask. This is progress.
She's coping very well. Her blood gases are great and she's down to 28% oxygen. Nifty, eh?
My colleague says nifty. And her pupil reaction has normalised.
Oh, thank goodness for that. Is there anything I can do?
I think we're under control. You could read to her.
I think I'll leave that up to you. That's more your forte.
You're just scared of looking dorky. It's okay once you get used to it.
Yeah, perhaps later.
Good, because I've got to study. New romantics are back, you'll be pleased to know. Or in this case, should that be neuro-romantics? It's a joke, Dad.
Well, we don't want this turning into a three-ring circus.
But if other kids have been affected by the Ledford trials, we need to know about it.
That's the general idea.
Well, taking ads out in the medical journals is fine. But we need to widen our net. If we took space out in the dailies...
We'll have every nutter on our doorstep, okay? I'm the boss on this one. We do this my way.
Ellen says you want to see
me? Yeah, good. Thanks for coming in.
Okay, well, I'm not out the wording on these ads. Get back to you. We can go over it.
Good, thank you. Now, if you'll excuse us, this is private.
What do we got?
More than I bargained for. What would you say to an anesthetic on top of fenfluramine hydrochloride?
That's what they found?
Traces in her blood.
So you're looking at cardiac arrest followed by coma. Why would a woman like that be taking fenfluramine? That's one heavy-duty drug.
It's a well-known appetite suppressant.
I wonder if McKenna knew she was taking it.
I'm just going to follow up on that one.
Let me know.
Will do.
How was she today?
No real change.
Fenfluramine and halothane is one potent cocktail.
You're telling me.
Oh, sorry.
No harm done.
Lionel, how's the face?
Oh, pretty good. I can't see properly, but that's cool.
Oh, just wondered.
Thanks.
I'm sorry for yelling at you last night. I just kind of lost it. I'd really like us to keep being friends.
Yeah, whatever. Excuse me.
And Chris Warner is on the starting blocks.
Oh, does there have to be a walking frame?
Don't knock it. Nahani sends his apologies. He didn't want to miss the historic moment, but he's busy.
Crutches would have been a better look.
Forget the fashion statement. Just grab hold of it.
Okay, here we go.
Easy does it, mate, easy.
Now, no dancing the fandango. One step at a time, okay?
Right you are. Yes.
Way to go.
Good for you. Now, come on, straighten up.
We got you, pal.
One more, eh?
Whoa, he's risen, he walks.
I did it for you, kid.
Now, see if you can make it over to the chair and we'll call it a day.
Okay.
Break out the gold card, Chris. This calls for champagne.
The guy from Kiss was there, Mrs. Wilkin and everyone. Man, you should have seen her face. It was wild.
What did she do?
Just about carked, but she handed over the money.
Wonders will never cease.
I stayed out of the way. If I had been seen, it would have been lasered. Vaporised.
Bet she was spitting chips.
Pine trees.
Oh, That's enough. Pickled onions and dates.
So you like them?
Yes.
Well, if it isn't Robin Hood. Oh, and his tart Marion. Thought I'd find you here.
What do you want?
Just wanted to congratulate you on your clever idea. Everyone is thrilled. I don't know why I didn't think of it myself.
Surprise me.
Kiss a rat. The school looks good, and I've come out smelling like roses.
Yeah, dead ones.
Just wanted you to be the first to know I plan many more such events. Bigger, better, and even more profitable.
I think you've missed your vacation.
Yeah, ever considered politics?
Oh, I hear your mother's not well. If there's anything I can do, just let me know. I'm known for my work amongst the sick and needy. See you at school.
Good riddance.
I wouldn't count on it.
We did her over.
That's what worries me. I don't trust her. Nick, that was a warning. If I was you, I'd be looking for a safe house. At the very least, a witness protection program. When Charlotte's that nice, it's gonna hurt. Believe me. How's it going?
It's not.
Anything I can do?
No, I'll just do a bit more just paper shuffling and then I'll get down to it.
Sorry to barge in.
It's no problem.
I think I found the answer to Alex's arrest. The path report shows some signs of fluorine in her blood.
Fenfluramine, doesn't it look?
My guess is she was using it to control her diet. Now, if someone is on fenfluramine of any kind, the last thing you do is put them under anesthetic.
I'm aware of that.
Well, you live with Alex. You didn't know she was taking these diet pills?
Well, what do you think, honey? You think I'd prescribe fenfluramines under these circumstances? I didn't know she was on any medication.
These are Alex's. They're fenfluramine. According to the label, you prescribed them.
Is it you or is it me? Lately I've been lost, it seems. I think a change is what I need. If I'm looking for a chance or a dream, Shortland Street. Taking time to hold my place. Yesterday's another race, just living for the times we've seen. When the writing on the wall says I'll be Shortland Street. If you want to find a way of searching for another world, it's hard to see.